Wait, what the fuck? Oh, PG thing. I'm back. What
Hello.
is it you sent me?
Oh, it was just the stat list for,
Oh, for KSK.
yeah, just in case I end up failing this run. Which
This is
it doesn't.
KSK. KSK is not gonna
Okay.
die. 2 minutes later. Update. KSK has died.
I actually don't think he will. I think if anything, it'll be Kazi again.
From, Balder. Belder.
Actually, it was from the. How do you pronounce it? How do you pronounce the Kate Sith names again?
Ketchi.
Cade 6, yeah.
Like how you waited for me to say the Gaelic pronunciation and then you just call it Cade 6.
God, there's so many Cade 6s here that need to just. Well, I mean, I guess they don't need to
Oh my
perish,
god,
but.
final shape?
It would be really funny if the final shape like brought back every dead character.
I mean, technically besides Cade.
No, every dead character. Like every one of them.
Oh my god.
Who would it bring back that would be evil? Osiris, I think.
Savathun just so she dies in the cutscene again.
I thought Savathun's dead?
So she died in The Witch Queen, and then in Season of the Witch, she gets revived again just to get killed again.
What do you mean she gets revived again? She
Um,
gets a ghost?
so the whole season, from what I understood, because I didn't really play through that much of it, and that was around the time that the layout started happening, but from what I understand of that season, Eris Morn kind of becomes a hive god for the whole season, and you give her tithes so she can become strong enough to either kill or banish Xivu Wrath, which is the current strongest character besides the Witness, because she thrives off of war. And what do you do when you try to fight her? You're giving her more power. So the only way
Wait,
to do that
wait.
is to banish her. So
Erismore was the one
the Hive Lady
who
with the three green eyes. The not
I
Hive Lady, the woman with the three green eyes.
I might not know who you're talking about then.
She kind of talks like this.
I might know who you're talking about, but not
The lady
certain.
with the green rock that has like robes on. She looks like a cultist. But yeah, anyways, so she becomes a hive god for the season, and at the end, she ends up reviving with the help of Savathun's ghost. She revives Savathun and kills her for the last part of her tides to get just enough power to be, if strong or stronger than the current version of Xivu. So she banishes her to her throne world, so she's now vulnerable.
Hmm.
And then Savathun just stays dead again.
Good.
She could technically be revived again, but her ghost doesn't really like Savathun, so he's probably not going to do it.
That's right. Yeah, she does have a ghost.
Yep, that's the only reason she was even revived.
Hmm.
I tried to do that with orcs in a dungeon one time too. Didn't really work though,
Why
because
not?
because you stop it. but it was going to happen.
Why? Why didn't we just let it happen?
I wish we could
I
have
mean,
let
he
it
can't be
happen.
that strong. We killed him in what, the first game?
Yeah,
He can't be that strong if we killed him in the first
by
game.
bombing him.
Yeah, exactly. Bombs, you want them, you got them.
They're yours, my friend. As long as you have enough
You have
herpes.
enough rubies. Oh, they're not gonna kill. No, they're gonna kill Thor. They petrified Thor. Oh, they just straight up killed Thor. Okay. That's fine. Actually, that is fine. Oh, you're approaching me.
Oh, excuse me, I'm back.
Same.
Combat time! I don't have magic spells.
Which will go both. I don't understand the AI in this game sometimes.
Like the friendly or the enemy AI?
The enemy AI. Because they could have just killed one of the... Oh, actually, that'll kill it. That might... Oh, that just straight up kills Kazi. Okay, never mind.
Okay then.
It was the
Oh.
Vampiric Mist.
I killed him. I'm going to pick cat for health.
Yes.
Oh, that doesn't give me health, that's awkward.
Why would petting a cat give you health?
When you pet cats and dogs for the first time in this game, you actually get health back.
Well, then this isn't your first time.
Yeah.
Is that another player?
No, that's my, that's Saber. That's my Saber.
Is there... How are, servants decided in this game? Is it storyline based?
To my understanding, so the way it works is that this is a waxing ritual, not a Holy Grail. It's kind of adjacent to the Holy Grail, to my understanding, from what little I know.
Yeah.
But this takes place in the year 1650, and
Yep.
I think every summon is from before then, because that would make the most sense to me. But anyways, the way summons work is that there are 8 contestants with 8 summons, but there are 7 additional rogue servants.
Okay.
And I only know 2 of the rogue servants.
Do you remember any of the names?
Gilgamesh and Cuchulainn.
I'm assuming Gilgamesh is an archer and Cuchulainn is
He is definitely
a
Lancer. Cuchulainn is definitely Lancer. I can't speak for Gilgamesh though, because I've only seen Cuchulainn. But I know that Gilgamesh exists because people say that he makes every other one obsolete.
Yep. He is the second strongest servant.
And I at least know that you can control the 7 rogues. I don't know about the 8 total. Well, not including Saber that you start with.
I really want there to be a I almost said Fire Emblem.
A fighting game?
A Fate game where like you have to answer questions, or before you do the ritual you have to go out and find items to summon them, and you get one based off what you find or what you answer.
That'd be really cool.
Like a personalized one. Like that one JoJo game.
Oh. Eyes of Heaven? No, not Eyes of Heaven.
No, it's a JoJo game that covers part.
Oh, is it like was it like a visual novel type thing or something?
No,
like that?
it's like a Game Boy style game.
Okay.
It goes through the entirety of.
I think you're thinking of the one that gets. Isn't it the one for part 3?
Is it Diamond is Unbreakable?
I thought it was part 3. I think I've heard of.
No, it's part 3. I just don't remember the name.
Oh, Stardust Crusaders.
Yeah, yes, it is Stardust Crusaders. Where it goes through the entire thing, and then, like, you get bonus stuff, or you can save people if your friendship with them is high enough, or like you do certain specific things. One of the things you can do, because I know you're never going to play the game, one of the things you can do is at the end you can betray your party and join Dio.
That's actually kind of cool.
And you have to fight your entire party, all of them, all at once.
Without Dio's help?
I think you get Dio's help. I don't remember though.
Okay.
I think, or he might just go, "Ha! You betrayed them. You can fight them. I'll sit here and watch."
That sounds like Dio. That very much. Why is there? What? Why is there an icon there for Saber? Oh.
What is the name of that saber?
I don't know. They're not telling me.
Gotcha.
All I know is that they have a water sword, and they were from a time before paper existed. That is my only clue. I have only spitballed one answer, and I don't think it's even close to what it actually is, which was Julius Caesar.
You think that's Julius? No.
Listen.
Caesar. Did you forget that Caesar is already a servant?
Oh, okay then.
Caesar is the.
I shouldn't be surprised.
I think Caesar is the fate. Oh God, what's the name of that one?
Grand Order.
No, it's the one on Netflix. That's only on Netflix.
Oh, Apocrypha?
No, the other one.
I think I know which one you're talking about. It had Claudia as the saber stand-in, right? The other blonde-haired saber with the red dress.
Yeah, was that not Caesar? That was Nero. Never mind.
Yeah, Nero Claudius. I think her name is.
Yeah.
That was just a complete spitball guess because I have no fucking idea.
I'm gonna look it up. I'm not gonna tell you.
It wouldn't surprise me if they looked like this, even though they're a spirit like Julius Caesar. Only because what is it called?
Oh, that makes sense. Would you like me to tell you if it is not that person or if it is that person?
Yes.
It is not.
Okay, that's all I needed to know. The reason why I would not be surprised is because have you seen some of the Grand Order servants?
Honestly, I kind of ignore. I know it's canon. I ignore it.
There's two
I don't
in
like
particular.
Grand Order as I don't like Grand Order.
There's two in particular from Grand Order that are so weird that I'm not surprised if anything happens in this series. There's Leonardo da Vinci, who was apparently very infatuated with the Mona Lisa, that when he was reincarnated, he was reincarnated in her image.
Yep, that's...
And it controls
not
minutes.
a surprise for Nasuverse.
Yep. And the weirdest one that I'll never get over is Blackbeard. Captain Blackbeard.
Yep.
Have you seen what Blackbeard is?
Isn't Blackbeard a lolly?
That would be... I don't know if that would be weirder or not. No, he's a massive, and I mean massive weeb. Like, he collects figures and says all of the lingo that weebs use. And apparently he was extremely perverted until a certain story event where he becomes toned down and not nearly as creepy or pushy.
That is hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm looking at what he looks like right now. Holy shit, I would be so disappointed. I would be so genuinely disappointed.
Let me look this up. This is a very specific image that I first saw that I
I'm
have
sending
a double
you
take.
the one I found that the reason this is so like.
Oh, if you look it up, it's the second image. It's the one where he's in like the pot of gold with the
Yeah,
Famicom.
that's exactly what I was about to send you.
Yeah, that's the first one I saw, and I was like, "I'm sorry, who?"
That's so disappointing. enemies are there in this game?
In this game?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
I'm gonna guess, I don't know, but I'm gonna guess there's a fake ending and then a real ending. Or it'll be like that one other game where there's 4 fake endings.
Wait.
The credits roll 4 times.
Oh, Tokiden?
Yeah. No, wait, is it Tokiden? I thought it was an RPG.
I mean, Tokiden is kind of an RPG.
No, it's one
more
of
of a
Tyler's
muscle
favorite
game.
RPGs.
It's definitely not Tokyo Xanadu.
Yes, it is. I think it is. I'm pretty sure the credits roll like 4 times in that game.
I know Tyler said that that's happened with Tokiden. Or like 3 or 4 times, but yeah. Actually, no,
Maybe
I
I'm
wanted
just
to save
mixing them
up.
up. I don't know.
I need to use one more spell in order to get that. Where are the demons? Oh,
Are
Bushiwara.
the...
まだ高尾との約定を果たしていないぞ。ふらりと寄って
No, you
よいのか？
確かにこちらは見逃された身だ。吉原に近づくのは得策ではないな。
Oh.
I like how you still get a choice.
Kachimachi. Yeah, I have no idea. Just because. Newtown, who dis? There is a summon that looks like Jeanne d'Arc
こ
altar.
の地もなんとも活気に満ちて。
Really?
Yeah, I can show you the summons in a
分かっ
second.
ているな。
They're the current servants I've seen.
物見
I've
湯
only
さん
seen
とは違うぞ。
I've only seen 3 of the 8.
ちょいとそこの生きの
Not counting
侍さん。
the opening movie, which I don't remember what they look like.
すまない。先を急いでいる。そりゃ失礼した。暇になったらいつでも寄っとくれ。
Where the fuck did Saber go?
そん時は先に行っちまったあんたの連れも一緒に頼むよ。はあ、セイバーめ、気配を殺して走っていったな。
I like how you ask and then he acknowledges it. He's like, man.
Oh, something really fucking funny happened last night. The start of chapter 1 started with a lot of exposition from another master and servant towards Iori. Yeah. And one of the things was that he used really early on in the story, like the very first like major fight he had with Saber, he used one of his command spells to stop them from destroying the whole town with Saber's massive water beam coming out of the sword.
Noble Phantasm or nay?
Yes.
Okay.
The power was ginormous, but it was also like very hindered because of the command spell. Like it destroyed his entire house almost, and then some.
My house. I would be like, no, why? My house, my home.
It's fine. We made it into a mage headquarters, but yeah. So they were mentioning that, and they were mentioning how command spells work because Saber didn't bother telling Iori anything. And one of the things that I mentioned to Trolla last night, I was like, this is the series that you were talking about with the servants you were trying to find out for, like just as an idea. And he's like, cool. And I was like, yeah, command spells. That's the one thing that that made Koholin kill himself. And then right afterwards, right after I said kill himself, Iori went, wait, what else can I do with it? And one of the things said you could kill yourself with it. And I was like, what is the timing?
That's funny.
Okay. Is it prime? No. Oh no, actually I know 4. Yeah, 4
Okay.
servants. Saber, which I don't know who the
Yep.
hell this is yet.
Yep.
Lancer, which
That
looks like
is-
Jeanne d'Arc, altar.
That is.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if it was.
Wait.
I
Huh?
I thought it was I thought it was Saber altar when I first saw the trailer because I didn't know that she had a lance, or 2 lances actually. This one.
What?
Did I can't show you what they look like.
Why? Wait, hold on. Why the fuck is she there?
Jeanne d'Arc.
Yeah, I don't.
What time period she's from? Is she from?
She's from France.
No, I mean like what time period? Like what year?
Oh god, you're gonna actually make me look up.
I can look this up.
No, I'm looking it up. I don't know. Not Joan of Arc is from the 1400s.
Oh, yeah, that's before this game. This is the 1650s.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
This is specifically after Tokugawa Ieyasu kind of took down the shogunate. Something like that, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
This is during a time of peace after the Giant War. Writer, which I wish you could see the actual design of him. He looks really cool.
I'm looking at his actual design. That's cool.
Yeah, and then Miyamoto Musashi.
Berserker, okay.
Yeah, she is Berserker. Yeah, she is a Berserker.
Well,
What's funny?
it said it in the thing.
Yeah.
In the description.
Yeah, which is interesting because when I first saw the next servant, I thought I saw a rogue servant, which was this guy, and I know that he's also a berserker. But when I was told about berserker, and it wasn't shown her, and I was like, wait, what? Because I thought for some reason that like this dude transformed into this woman, and I was like, how does that?
You're
what?
right.
Yeah. I can't wait to see this. So I don't know who this berserker is though. I can't wait to find out. I don't think it's Hercules.
Oh. Okay, who do you think it is?
I don't think it's Hercules.
It is not. Hercules has been shown that is not what Hercules looks like.
Yeah, because Hercules
it's cooler,
was
in my opinion.
Oh, it's cooler.
Yes. Have you seen what he looks like fully?
Yes. He is massive.
Would you like a hint?
Yes.
Hair.
Hair?
Hair and the Binding of Isaac.
Oh. Samson?
Yes.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What? That's actually really fucking cool. Okay, so he's one of the rogue servants.
Excuse me.
What?
The Crimson Codex.
Oh yeah, that's my magic book. That's how Iori knows magic spells.
Okay. I'm not gonna question it. I don't care.
I don't have that many spells yet because I have to unlock them in my massive skill trees. Even though most of them are just buffs except for the first two.
Just to be clear, does Belder only take damage from the main character's basic attacks, or can I surround him? Oh, only the main character.
Yes.
That sucks. Okay, good to know.
Which is why even if you play on a magic character that levels up int or mage, the one thing you always want to make sure to do is get at least 5 or 8 strength, just to do that fight, because it makes it significantly shorter. But after that, you pretty much put every other point in the mage and then vitality.
And then I will just kind of go around here deciding what to...
That's why you use the main character to like fuck up Belder, and then the other surrounding people to take the
that's what I'm doing.
And stuff. The Cade 6s and stuff.
Do I even really want Drain? I don't even really want Drain. It's not good. What's the combat in this game like?
Well, if I get into one, I'll show you.
Is it
it's
DMC
kind
style?
of it's kind of Muso, kind of not.
Okay. Fastest pet in the West.
Yep.
Sorry, East.
No, West.
East? I thought you said West.
こちらには来ていないか。ならば南だ。
Oh, probably the food station. Saber is a big glutton.
このところ雲一つない雷神様が多い。
Users on that side.
By
Yeah.
the food stand.
白い着物に結紙の客
Knew it.
そんな次から次に質問を浴びせてきてな息つく暇もなかったよ
いらっし
Actually,
ま
I'll
たのお
wait
越しをお待ちしてます。
before I get Saber back.
さっきすれ違った子がね、目を輝かせながら通りをあちこち見回してたの。
Also, what does not help is that so far they have not specified the gender of the Saber yet.
I mean, I could tell you, but I won't.
Yeah, I would prefer not. Because
It's
probably
funnier if I don't.
It's probably a massive spoiler, which is why I'm not trying to, considering.
I don't think it is.
I will not be surprised if I don't learn who the Saber actually is. Like, at least the game won't directly tell me until like the last third of the game. It wouldn't surprise me.
おのぼりさんかしら。かわいかった。
Everyone keeps mistaking them for a woman, though, which is kind of funny.
I mean, have they said, "Hey, I'm not"?
They have not said I am where I am not, so no.
Gotcha.
What is that mask? I see.
セイバ
おお、遅いぞ、より。
ー。うむ。御徒町はさほどに楽しかったか。
何を言う。
Wow.
私なりに聞き込みを。
What?
Okay.
より。
その面は
これは。その当世のものに紛れるためにだな。言っておくが、私とてただ遊んでいたわけではないぞ。
攻めてはいない。見知らぬ町は物珍しいものだ。
まあそれはな、それはそうだと思う。だが本当に遊んでいただけではない。感じないか、より。
Wait, I just realized.
What?
I realized who this might be, and I don't want you to give me a hint if it's yes or not.
Okay.
So
Who
I'm
do you
just
think it
thinking
is?
aloud here.
御徒町に足を踏み入れてよりこの方。
Hold on, I need to look up the name of the person I'm thinking of because I know what they did. Oh, Noah.
You know what they've done. Noah, as in Noah's Ark.
Yes.
Okay.
Only
I
because
just wanted to be clear that that
just
is
because-
what you.
yeah, just because they have some abilities that have them riding on water. A lot of abilities that have them riding on water. But that is just me thinking completely out loud because I will find out when this game decides it's time.
おうおう、そろそろどいてくれあんちゃんたち。商売の邪魔だよ。
Yeah, what the
あ
fuck?
あ、すまない。今すぐに。
君、由井小説を知っているか。
セイバー。
Interesting.
そう誰彼構わずに。
由緒小説なんで
I will say
また
one
そんな
thing.
探してんだよ
And this is more me questioning your thought process. Why would Noah have a katana?
That looks more like a short sword to me, but that's fair. Well, the first cutscene I saw with them, with the scabbard, the water scabbard, looked more like a short sword.
That's fair.
And
Fate is usually decent on things like ethnicity.
yeah, that's fair. The main, I'm mostly
What
just
does
thinking
play
in
along
grand
with
order terms.
gender.
I was mostly thinking in grand order terms because of how some of the summons work in that game, where they made Sherlock Holmes in the one, and his entire thing is mirrors, I think. Or
Grand Order
eyeglasses.
is very odd when it comes to. I don't think they would pull completely from Grand Order.
The one thing that Grand
I might
Order
be
does
wrong.
that I've
I don't know.
actually really liked is they've given some servants like alternate forms that also make sense for the character that aren't just this person likes Mona Lisa, so they're not Mona Lisa. That is the entire shtick. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Like Koholin, for example, has a berserker form, which is apparently his strongest form, and he has like an alter berserker.
Yeah, each of these servants. So servants can be in multiple classes.
I knew that much. Yeah.
Okay.
Because Koholin can be a caster or a lancer or a berserker.
Yeah. Well, he shouldn't really be. A berserker isn't a normal thing for him.
Yeah.
ここだけの話、塾に集った浪人どもは揃いも揃ってお上に手向かいそうな奴らばかりだ。何かを企んでてもおかしくねえと俺は思ってるぜ。
その浪人どもはどこにいる？
なんだ、連中に用があったのか。俺を巻き込まねえでくれよ。
Don't kill anyone. We'll be fine.
ニユリジャヤに行ってみな。
Also, that game that you're playing has what I call
どっちかの店にたむろしてるはずだぜ。
Wolong syndrome. That first boss is the hardest in the whole game. Except maybe the final boss. Yeah.
Yeah.
The other ones
are
the other ones are hard, but not nearly as hard as the starting one. Actually, SMT Nocturne is technically the same thing. After Matador, the game kind of breezes through for the most part. Minus being an asshole. If the RNG is not on your side.
そういうものか。くれぐれも首を跳ねるんじゃないぞ。
Him gets 2 turns. Alright, I'll buff myself, then give myself 2 more turns. Then buff myself, then give myself 2 more turns.
3 more turns.
And then give myself 4 more turns. And then I'll debuff you twice, and then I'll nuke your entire party to one-hit you before you can even act.
Vile.
Skill issue.
Skill issue indeed. Fuck. Stop killing Thor!
Listen, wait, Beldor is?
No, not Belder.
That would be even funnier because they're both brothers.
That makes sense. Thor, come alive.
That was a lot of diamonds.
頬が落ちそうだ。染み渡るな。この味わい。カヤの禅にも張り合えよう。
I only have to kill the basilisk on the left, so.
それじゃあね。
Okay, there's actually no fights here.
気持ちいいか。
Why did it Zeo that one?
よしよしよし。
What did he what?
Sorry, it King Frost Zeo'd the Pyrojack for some reason.
なんだ。
おい。
より、ここは何の店だろう。
Ah, crap, that means I didn't get.
確か
I guess I don't care
珍
about
しい
stone,
鳥獣
actually.
が楽しめる小屋だったか。
Stone?
見たことはないが。
Plus
なんで
stone.
も
The
クリア
melee
機
attack
能が
thing.
大層見事な曲芸をすることもあるらしい。
I guess I don't really care about
お
it.
うおう。それは
Of
楽し
course,
そ
you
うだ
can
な。
probably get it again later
入ら
on.
ないぞ。銭がかかる。
Probably.
It really doesn't actually matter that much to me.
I was gonna say risk skill point. Lancer. Shit yourself.
あれは。見ろ、より。
Caholan, your life is nothing. You serve zero purpose. You should shit yourself.
浅草に勝るとも劣らない。興味深い店も多々ある。
No.
It
Fuck,
give
that's
everyone else a little less of the
俺たちには
oxygen
や
in
る
the
ことがある
ozone layer.
また今度な
Is that just gonna straight up kill him? No, it killed Atsuro.
約束だぞ。
I mean, I guess that's fine. Atsuro. Oh no, he didn't serve his purpose. I didn't get. Crap. Oh well.
猫だな。
よしよし
ほら、怖くないぞ。
I can't wait till you get to the second game, because the second Devil Survivor has my favorite soundtrack in the whole Mega 10 series.
Really?
I even own the soundtrack. Yeah.
I think
Well,
I
one
owned
of
the
the songs.
soundtrack at one point.
It was,
A long time
if you
ago.
get like the deluxe edition, which was pretty much the base game,
Yeah.
in most GameStops, you get like a few songs off the soundtrack. I actually,
Yep.
I think even though I sold all my 3DS games, I think I still have that box somewhere with the CD, or at least had the CD somewhere. Because I was like, ah, fuck it, I'm gonna get rid of that. That's just free music.
Yeah, it was cool.
I mean, stickers too, but I don't care about this as much.
あれは
What do you want to see now, Saber? This?
より、ここは一体何のお店だ？
曲芸小屋だ駒回しなどが見られるそうだ
Yeah, I guess I don't really care about that.
Oh, another really funny one from Grand Order.
より、
That's kind of whack, but not nearly as insane
当然だが
as
銭
the
がかか
Blackbeard
る
one was Thomas Jefferson.
またの機
Or
会だ
Thomas Edison.
チュー
I don't know about Edison.
So he was not strong enough to be summoned normally, so he had to be infused with the spirit of all presidents. If you look at his design, it's really fucking funny. If I remember correctly, he has an eagle for a head, or no, I think it's a lion. Let me see.
さて、
FGO. Yeah, no, he has a lion for a head. And he is fucking tall, muscular, and he has like red, white, and blue for his like outfit, and he has a giant star on where his heart would be.
I forgot I can just straight up bring Atsuro back.
Yeah, recon him.
At half health, that's going to be very useful.
And he's literally just like an American version of his own self.
As he should be.
いらっしゃい。またのお越しをお待ちしてます。あそこに集っているのが浪人か？
殺気立っているなあれでは話を聞けそうにない
一人捕まえてみよう。何？吐かせる手はいくらでもある。
それは最終手段だまずは店の裏から聞き耳を立てる
I want an interrogation scene in my Nasu verse. It's all sneaky peeky like.
はは忍び働きというやつか。うま、これはこれで楽しいな。
小説先生
Oh yeah.
なんだって
I didn't notice before that the basic text is just Devil's Fuge. Which means the other characters, like the party members won't be able to damage him, correct?
Just have them play support for that, if you
Yep.
can.
まさか
Yep.
役人どもに袖の下でも使われて心変わりを起こしちまったんじゃ
67 damage.
おい貴様
Yeah, it's gonna be a bit
小説
long.
先生のよう思うお心軽んじるつもりか あの方が金ごときで幕府になびくはずがない。ちと我々には言えぬ事情があるのだろう。
事情か。まさか役人にはめられてしかも余儀なくされたんじゃ。
それだ。間違いない。くすー、幕府め、卑劣な手を使いよって。
Also, I remember why Manticorus is called Marticorus.
Why?
The community. So Manticorus, or the Manticore, still kind of is a buff holder for Conquest.
Yeah.
And they, as a meme, wanted Manticore to be a playable god, even though it's not necessarily a god, to my understanding.
Yeah, correct.
However, on April Fools, they actually released a joke video several years ago about the Manticore coming to Smite. It was just an April Fool's video, but it had a lot of production value in it because they pretty much rigged the whole joke god.
People liked it a lot, huh?
And around that time, the Manticore meme started becoming more prevalent, and they started calling him Marty for some reason.
That is really funny.
And so I guess when Manticorus released, they called him Marticorus. Well, the text says Marticorus because he still says Manticorus, or Manticorus, which is a stupid name. I like
That's even funnier.
Yeah, there are some Smite names I refuse to say, like Heimdall's name, or the pronunciation they chose from was Heimdallir, and I like Heimdall way more. Yeah, Heimdallir. That's apparently how it's supposed to be said. I don't know. I prefer Heimdall because every other media has said Heimdall, and I just think that sounds better.
You're gonna call him Hammy?
I'm going to dead name him, and there's nothing you can do to stop me.
Oh, you can't say that on Twitch.tv.
I'm on YouTube.
You can't say that on YouTube.tv.
It's okay, as long as they just don't show nudity, or implied nudity. Or say the N-word.
Nice. Nipples? Okay, I'll stop. As funny as it is. Level up.
Did I level up?
No, I did.
I thought I did. Say, oh, more skill points? But I can't spend because I didn't use a single spell before I do that. But I can't find demons around here. They get my fucking gems for a fucking spell. Oh? Oh. Wait, fight? Fight?
おそらくな。奴ら、連れだっていずこへ行く。
ユイに会いに行くのかもしれん。追うぞ。
Oh, I just realized I can bother the shit out of you.
Why?
Look at her neck.
Yeah.
Why is it that thin?
Weeb shit.
Ever since I noticed that last night, because she was the one that was giving me all the exposition. As soon as I noticed that last night, I could not stop staring.
That's funny.
I was like, that is so skinny. I'm pretty sure her nose is bigger than her neck. That's not normal. Pretty sure that's not normal. Like, it's bad enough that I also have to look at, I think his name is Shigenori Saejima drawings for the Persona 3 and 4 games. I think also 5. Where, at least in Persona 3 especially, for some reason, some characters had just giraffe necks. Like Akihiko and Junpei. Yosuke also suffers the same thing in Persona 4. Where they just have really long ass necks.
Are you just insulting Junpei? Because that's just how he is, man. Got a problem with Junpei?
Oh, combat.
Ooh. Okay, it is kind of a Muso game. I don't think I would like this. Excuse me.
It's Muso, but there's kind of boss fights as well.
There's boss fights in Muso.
I was like, to me, what?
There are boss fights in Muso games.
Can I get a parry?
Yes, apparently. Who in the top corner said you just got lucky, didn't you? Was that Saber?
I think so. Oh?
That's funny.
Oh, a new demon. Okay. These are more interesting fights, especially the boss versions. Unnatural creation? Listen, you don't have to talk about me like that, okay? Oh. Can I not? Okay, I can't switch this over yet. Use a blink attack. Did I get gems? I did not get gems. Damn.
I have more than halfway through with Belder.
Good. You're saying that's kind of a slog, but... Oh, I can switch it to you.
He moved? Oh, well, Orcus is probably dead.
Ooh, I got a new hilt.
Nice.
Oh
yeah.
貴様らのおかげで命拾いした。レオユ。
貴殿、わざわざそれを言いに戻ってきたのか。
いかな相手であろうと、礼には礼で答えよ。それが我が師、小説先生の心情だからな。
ならば貴殿。
おっと、こうしてはいられん。ではな。
待て、まだ話を。
How rude.
言ってしまったが。
I'll give you a hint for the story. Bye!
もしや奴は私塾に向かったのではないか。ユイの本拠を暴くまたとない好機だ。徳を追うぞ、より。
よし、俺たちも向かおう。
Please tell me I got crystals from that. Of course. Wait. Yes, I did. Yes.
What'd you get from it?
So spells in this game, the way spells work is that you have a bunch of spells you can use with the Ori. However, they require a resource called gems, which you get from fighting monsters like that.
Ooh.
And the reason why I was so glad that I finally got it is because in order to unlock an item on my skill tree for Iori, I need to use one more spell, any spell.
Okay.
Which I unlock
a
bunch of
fire spell.
Keton spells.
Yeah.
Which I have one at least that I can use.
He just summoned a whole bunch of dudes.
Builder? Yeah, that sounds right.
I am offended.
Hey, I heard that you're having a somewhat easy-ish time with my fight, besides Otsuro dying earlier.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I can bind him with Wendigo potentially later.
I am actually somewhat curious if when I get the new Like a Dragon game, if I'm going to spend a lot of time in the side content or not.
I would be surprised if you did not.
Only because they take a long time, and I know what two of them are. Two of the main mini games, which is a Pokemon spin-off.
Yeah.
Technically a rogue dungeon, from what I've heard. and also Animal Crossing
そう
spin-off.
やけどね
Hilarious.
Yeah, you get your own island and you like customize it to your liking as a side of
That's actually what I didn't like about the new Animal Crossing. Instead of feeling like you were the owner of it, felt like you were a god. Because you could deny people the ability to move out.
まるで人気がないが
I really did not like it.
浪人はどこへ行ったのだ徹底的に探すぞより奴め一体どこへユイへつながる唯一の手がかり逃さんぞ
待ってキデンラこの辺りに配された
He
御家
can
人か
move one. Oh, that's gonna kill Kazi.
Oh, restricted
Oh,
bind?
no, it's gonna kill Kazi.
こやつらだ
Yeah, I binded him.
Why don't I remember that skill?
これまで我らを睨み
Because
続け
it's
てい
on
る視線
monsters only.
こやつらのものだぞ
Oh.
なるほど邪魔者は切る
Why are your eyes red? Why are all of your eyes red?
切り抜けるぞより
Oh, did I miss something in the dialogue? Did I just read through this? Okay.
受けてみろ宇宙の剣鋭くありながら
Oh, more of them.
気迫に
Put your water sensor more. Crowd control.
I cannot believe that I am summoning a level 14.
Oh, actually, I'm losing a bit of health. Oh, wait, I can use a spell.
これはどうだ
Yeah, I know Persona 5 Strikers are somewhat similar to this game, but this game has some mechanics that make it set apart. I still think I probably prefer Persona 5 Strikers, even if I thought that game suffered from enemies feeling a little too tanky for the little that you get. They have.
出番だ
I don't know if that was because I decided to play in hard mode and didn't realize it, or...
He is so close to being dead.
Oh my god, Sage is so strong.
There are no people that are alive for me to summon.
ならばもう一度だ
Oh yeah, that's right.
Fine.
随分と時を費やしてしまったあの浪人ももう近くにはいまいな
そう気を落とすなセイバー得るものは得たあとはいかにして私塾にたどり着くかここはつてを頼るか
つて
同心の助の心だ
Oh.
奉行所であれば浪人の動静には詳しい
Yep. There she goes.
私塾のような人のたまる場にも目を光らせているという話だ
ではユイの私塾もか
定かではないがあり得るだろう浅草に戻るぞ
Alright, cool, I can spend money.
Yep.
鍛錬の甲斐が
Kazi died. God dang it. And it was to the backup.
It requires 9? Oh my god. How
The
long
fireballs
are
are
Yeah.
9?
Yeah, they cost 9 crystals.
How often do you replenish crystals?
So far I've been pretty bad, but I'm assuming that I get more because from those enemies I just fought, I got 5 after like killing 2 enemies.
Oh. What about
I'm
the
assuming-
water crystals?
Do you mean
'Cause I'm
the
assuming
Chaos
it's-
Emeralds?
Yeah, exactly. I'm assuming it's different currency for each one, right?
No,
For
I
each
think
color?
I think it's just gems in general. I haven't also gotten anything for water yet, for Iori. I've
Can
only gotten
you-
fire spells and also like enhancing spells, like crit rate.
Can you not show the combat stuff while you're out of combat?
腕を上げたか
I can show the spell.
Do you have 2 lists of spells? Yeah,
So
what's
these
that
are
other one?
Santa's. They change how. So, from my understanding, from what little I just know, there's 4 or 6 stances. I think there's 4 normal and 2 hidden behind some side content. And they have their own method of attacking with their own set of attacks. Like Earth Stance is slower and you only use your normal katana, and Water Stance is much faster and you pull out your side, like your smaller katana, your Tachi, as a backup, and you dual wield them.
Tanto?
It's
I
just
thought
it's
Tachis were larger blades.
I think they're supposed to be smaller.
I don't know. I just
Let me look this up just
I
to
genuinely don't know. What did you do with your 3DS?
I sold it because I don't use it.
Okay.
And I also wanted money.
That's fair.
And I got a lot.
What did you end up getting with the money that you got from it?
From all of my games and the 3DS, around 250.
Nice.
To be fair, I had an ass load of physical games of the 3DS.
Did you sell it to GameStop?
Yeah.
Oof. They probably ended up giving you like $10 per.
No, some games were like 20 or 30. Like
Still
the
probably
Fire,
got
like
more by selling it.
yeah. There's only one game I couldn't sell, Stellar Glow.
Why?
I have no idea.
That's weird.
I think it's because the game is no longer on sale because the company shut down. I have no idea.
That wouldn't matter.
I don't know.
That is really odd.
All I know is that the next time I see Tyler, I'm going to give him that game. I know he won't like it because he does not like strategy RPGs.
What?
He doesn't really like that many strategy RPGs. The only one he really likes, to my understanding, is Fire Emblem and Brigandine.
I don't think he's played many others is the issue. He just hasn't played them. It's not that he doesn't
Which is
like
funny because I am also kind of the same way. I don't typically like most of them. It's funny because the only 2 that I really like, one of them is only kind of like one because you move around in combat, but it's not actually even really a strategy RPG, which is the Trails series. The older Trails games were much closer to a strategy RPG though, because they were on a grid system.
The Devil Survivor games count, don't they?
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Although their combat is much less of a strategy RPG's normal combat system,
Yeah.
It's more of a turn-based. But the movement is 100% a strategy RPG, and the side stuff besides the combat, which is still probably my favorite strategy RPG out of the ones that I've currently played. I was gonna play Tactics Ogre because I've heard phenomenal things about that game, but it felt very grindy to me, and I was not into that.
That's fair. I started
And I don't
playing
know
a
if
new...
that's because of the version of the game, or if it's just the game in general.
I'm guessing it was just that specific. It was, which Tactics Ogre?
The newest one on modern consoles.
Well, the newest one's a remake.
Yeah. It's a remake that had a huge balance adjustment patch as well.
Oh, did it?
Yes.
Oh, god dang it. Because I've played a little bit of the one that it's based on.
I've heard that you either play the remake if you don't really care as much about the gameplay, because the gameplay is good, but they did remove some classes and stuff because they kind of broke the game, apparently. So instead of fixing that they just got rid of them. But the main concern was that I think they fixed a lot of stuff that wasn't really broken. I don't know, but I've heard a lot of people say they don't really like it as much. I've heard that if you want the best experience gameplay-wise, you play a modded version of the PSP version of the game.
I was actually just about to look that up.
Because the PSP version on an emulator with a mod for it is actually
The One Vision mod?
I think that's what it is. I don't remember the name of it. I just know it's a giant balance patch made by the community that fixes a lot of things for the better, and it also improves some quality of life, from what I heard. And also just doesn't remove things like the ninja class or whatever.
Oh, interesting. The mod that I'm looking at removes skills that grant stat bonuses, and as well as stag choices like Swift Foot or Spell Ward, and just makes the stat differentials between classes better, like higher, I should say.
Yeah. What? I need to get this.
What is it?
One of the abilities I can unlock on my skill tree for Earth Stance is I hold the heavy attack button to enter into a parry stance. I need this for boss fights. Because some boss fights, the way bosses work, especially spirits, when you're playing as Iori.
Yeah.
That's a lot of items. What the fuck? I don't... Oh, I'll probably get some kind of a saber ability to travel across water. Actually, wait, I could just do that right now. What am I saying?
Shut up, phone.
What was I talking about?
I was listening. It's just, yeah.
Boss fights in this game.
Yeah.
If you fight Hero Servants and also some of the higher tier yokai demons as Iori, they have a giant, like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like they have a giant shield that you need to get through by using very specific actions before you can start actually doing damage to the boss. This only is the case when you play as Iori, though, because aerobic spirits can, while they still have that shield with while playing as Saber, you can get through it by just using normal attacks. Yeah, the things that you can do to penetrate through it are like casting magic, using affinity skills or link strike skills from your servant, which has its own bar, and riposting, which is a skill you need to unlock, but you can still use it. Oh, it's like,
I
don't
wonder
have
if you're
the
going to
ability
be
do
able
this yet.
to get multiple servants in this game.
I kind of hope so. I know you can switch between them because I know you can control like Koholon and Gilgamesh and all of them.
Are you sure that's not part of you aren't controlling this character, you're controlling them for a separate part of the story?
Well, I know that rogue servants are obtainable through side stories.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, at least Gilgamesh and Koholon are. I don't know about Samson though, because Samson is being not necessarily controlled, but persuaded by the woman whose neck I showed you. I don't remember her name. Yeah, actually, can I just?
I'm guessing he's going to be the first one you learn how to, not control. Oh, Dayu is her name.
Oh, Takao Dayu, yeah. I guess I can't. Oh, okay.
I found a ROM
There was
hack
a
of the
Widditch
GBA. Wait a second, I have a PSP emulator, don't I?
I'm about to say. The only technical downside, depending on your preference for that version, is that you don't get the voice acting that the new game version adds. And I've heard that the voice acting is actually very good in the remake of on modern consoles. I haven't played that much of it, but I've only heard that it's really good. Do I have to go here, or... Oh, return to Asakusa.
Wow, it's 1.05 now.
What?
Ooh, I gotta tell... The place that I get my stuff from is called CD Romance.
Yeah.
And... they're usually pretty quick to update mods when it comes to stuff like this. And today they are very slow.
Why are they so slow? Actually, speaking of slow. Oh no, you were right. It is longer.
What? What?
I was probably thinking of Wakazashi's then.
Yeah, okay. Well, Wakazashis are... Yeah, they're also smaller, I think.
They're like katana daggers in comparison. They're noticeably smaller, anyways. Yeah, Tachis are indeed longer. I did not know that. Although I'm not surprised because another longer sword is called the Odachi.
The Odachi is even longer than Itachi.
Yeah, no, it's much long. It's like a great sword if I had to give it a comparison. More fights. More fight. It is combat time.
I forgot this was my profile picture for Discus.
What?
I have... Okay, so did you read Solo Leveling at all? Do you know what Solo Leveling is?
I don't know what it is off the top of my head.
It is a Korean webtoon that got a...
Oh!
That's getting an anime.
Oh, it's getting an anime. That's cool. That's the one where
Yeah,
the dude just suddenly becomes like his life becomes a video game out of nowhere.
No.
Oh.
No. There's a bunch of those. Just saying the one where it means absolutely nothing.
I did not know because there was one I read specifically that I don't remember.
But so it's about gates open up and like his profession is he is literally the weakest hunter, which is the people that go into gates and either hunt things or go and like get ores from cave-like places. But so he's the weakest, the lowest possible rank, and he goes in, and in chapter 1 they find, or like between chapters 1 and 5, I actually don't remember very early on because it's been years since I started reading it, but he ends up awakening again. So awakening is they get special powers. That's pretty much all it is. That it's their way of saying, hey, yeah, this person got these powers, and it can only happen once for the most part. And whatever powers they have, they pretty much keep. They can get better with those powers, but they can't get new ones. Awakening twice, a second awakening, is very rare and usually results in them getting absolutely fucking busted. His thing is necromancy. He can, if the creature is as strong, God, I actually forget the exact requirements for it, but he can bring back the dead, specifically things that he or his summons have killed. And I'm going to send you a picture that is the profile picture for my it's a site for commenting on stuff. This is one of the dudes, one of his summons. This is the aesthetic, and why don't you just pause the game? I'm just watching you get beat. I'm like, what are you doing?
Oh no, I'm trying to parry him.
Oh. Okay.
You need to dodge at the
like
right
you were
time.
just
Your butt napkins, my
hit.
liege.
Your butt napkins, my liege. The the original is a skeleton holding it out, and they replaced the skeleton with his summon, his necromancy summon, and I just found it hilarious.
My honest reaction to that image. When I tried zooming in to see it clearly. not nearly as bad as the image that Tyler sent me, where it's
You could count the pixels.
Yep.
I always love that.
Bro is so pixelated, he looks like a Binding of Isaac sprite.
He looks like a original Binding of Isaac sprite.
Yep. New grounds. New grounds.
Or a retrovisioned Isaac sprite.
Oh my god.
その塾、江戸のどこにある？
悪いな、そこまでは知らんな。ちょい待てよ。確か水道橋の武家屋敷に門下生が一人いる。ついこの間仕官したばかりだとかなんとか。そいつなら知ってるんじゃねえか？
それはいいことを聞いた。恩に切る、助之進。
初めから同心に聞けばよかったな。ま、いろいろ見られたからよしとしておくか。
そうだな。日も暮れる。今日は長屋に戻ろう。
あ、いおりさん、ちょいと待ちな。用心棒の依頼は来ちゃいないと言ったが、いくつか紹介できそうな仕事はあってね。
You can accept commissions from people who are acquainted with Iori, such as Sukanoshin. Reporting the completed commissions will earn you rewards such as money and mountings. Ooh, I can report 2 of them already. That is a lot. Oh my god, that is a lot of commissions.
Yeah, it's just side content. Like, look at strike like crashing waves.
Fitting in with Saber's follow-up.
Yeah, it's just
okay.
stuff like that.
Mid-air attacks. Okay. Extracts me techniques, spells, water sands, earth sands, enemies. Okay. Win a battle within 20 seconds. Wait. Why does it say 1 of 30 then?
Because you've done that once out of 30 times.
I don't know why, when I thought it said that, I don't know why it would have completion at like 20 seconds, and I thought it just said 30, like a typo. I'm so confused. Okay, I was just being an idiot.
Oh, I understand.
I was being stupid. Cool. Are there more fights? No fights.
ああ、今日はよく働いたな。よく働いたら腹が減ったな。なあ、より。宣告から何をそんなに考え込んで。
セイバー、貴殿、御徒町での一件をどう見る？
そのことか。
I forgot about this site.
連中が突如今日を発したわけもない。
It's a site that lets you patch
何らかの種によっ
things.
て思考を犯されていたのだろう。
Oh.
呪術か。となると、
It lets you do it
術師
without
がいることになるな。
needing any software. I mean, I have the
さてな。
stuff that would be needed, so it doesn't really matter that much to me.
ユイはどうだ？本拠を探る私たちの動きに感づいたというのはあり得るぞ。
うん。
まあ、どうでもいいことだ。誰の企てであろうと、さしたる問題ではない。敵は切る。私がそうする。
確かに小説の仕業という筋はあり得る。だがこのやり口はどうにも。
Earthquake.
敵襲か。
噂をすればなんとやらだな。
Armor
There is a-
for last Raven
Rebecca.
portable. Why?
Where are the pixels, William?
Okay, so for some reason, someone decided to mod P3P to, I guess, have every single party member have the model of a different Shin Megami Tensei protagonist.
What?
Like the Demi-Fiend, the Joker, and what's his name? Mr. Perfect.
Narakami?
Yeah, I like how you knew who I meant.
Because he is the king. Also, I'm just gonna point out that I think the main reason that everyone even calls him a Chad is literally just because of the anime. In fact, I'm willing. I mean, he is, but I'm pretty sure that entire status that people give him is just because of how the anime portrays him, which
he is.
If you ask me, was like the best possible way.
It is canon.
They took all of the joke answers and all the really funny and harsh ones and gave them to him.
Well, yeah.
Like when Rize sits on a beach with him after running away from something for her social link, and she starts making an origami, and then he's just staring at it, and she goes,
like,
"What do you think?" She goes, "Wow, you suck."
Really?
Or yeah, or like when Teddy bites him through the TV in Junes when they're about to go in for the second time, and they took the answer from the game where it's like, "Oh, are you okay, you? I might be dying."
Right, I never
大
played
方花に群がるミツバチがごとく攻防の魔力に魅せられたのだろうよ。しかし怪異ごときに気取られようとは。
There's a master and servant
いや
here.
まっこと嘆かわしいの。
So because this is a game, I expect to control all 15 servants by the end of the game. Or 14.
Only the servants? What about the masters?
That would be very fun.
What if you could control a servant and master at the same time?
Oh.
Each one joystick and the face button would be to move, and then L1, R1, or like the L1, 2, and 3 were each different attacks.
Oh.
And yes, and 3.
How many? I have 3.
It's literally Mario 64 with a shotgun.
Wait, you say Mario 64 with a shot? What the fuck?
Yes, Mario 64 with a shotgun.
Soul Eater?
Wow, that's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
Oh, it's this type of demon. Okay.
Oh, it's a I was just debating if I wanted to fuse that one or not.
No way?
No. SHII something.
Should she?
Maybe? Sounds alright. Wow, you are fucking this guy up.
Only because I'm playing as the summon.
No, I mean you were tossing him around.
Oh no. That's a new way. That's not a fucking soul eater. Just call it what it is. New way. Oh. Nope. Get me in there.
Absolutely hilarious.
Oh, there we go. Broke the shield.
And you can just look at it at your leisure.
Oh, that was way too delayed.
Hey, you slaughtered that guy.
Only because I was given the option of controlling my servant.
残らず払えたか。
もう気配はない。しかしこの先が思いやられるな。
何がだ。
おや、君は気づかなかったか。連中は終始君を狙っていたんだ。妖物魔物は実に正直だ。君の弱さは見抜かれやすい。この先もなんやかやと狙われるぞ。
何を言うかと思えば、確かに俺の剣はセイバーに劣るだろうとも。だが奴らは弱者を優先してはいないぞ。現に他の家には傷一つない。
おや、そこに気づいていたか。その通り、敵が牙を向いたのは私と君。江戸の民には目もくれない。実に自然ならざる行いだった。
となると、
It's Caster.
率いて操る者がいるか。
Calling it.
It's gonna be it's gonna be Lancer.
Also, you know what would be really fucking funny?
What?
Imagine if, like, one of the servants in this game, rogue or not, is just Oda Nobunaga.
You know what Nobunaga looks like, right?
What is
Nobunaga's a lolly. And I don't think Nobunaga can be in this because, well, I guess she could be not rogue. Nobunaga's an archer.
Oh, that's cool.
It is cool. I think Nobunaga could show up as a saber, but I don't actually know for certain.
Wait. Oh, you realize?
Oh, okay.
There's only 7 classes, but there's 8 servants for the main servants.
There's not only 7, there's also Avenger and Ruler and other classes. Basically, the only extra ones that matter are Ruler, I guess Avenger. But Ruler is the most that matters in
Avenger.
general.
Who was an Avenger? There's a servant I know from one of those series that's an Avenger. I can't remember who it was.
Let me look at the list of Avengers, because I don't remember off the top of my head. I'm not trying to look at the Nobunaga Avenger. I'm just trying to look at Avengers. Is it Angra? Probably not. Probably not Edmund. Probably not John R.
Ah, Edmund Dantes.
Oh, it is Edmund Dantes. Okay.
Yep.
How about Space Ishtar?
What the fuck? What the hell did you send me?
What?
Oh, this is what you mean by shotgun
Yeah.
Mario 64. I only heard you say Mario 64 but with a shotgun. I didn't realize you were sending me something with it.
Yeah, Mario 64 with a shotgun.
He's just holding a fucking double barrel. Oh my god.
And you can use it in game. I'm thinking about actually playing that.
And that reminds me of, you know how the start of Mario 64 is like you get a message from Peach saying like, "Oh, I baked a wonderful cake" or whatever. You know, someone made a version of that. It was originally text being put into AI, but someone actually did something really cool with that meme recently. It was Fuka in Persona 3 saying to the protagonist that she's baked an absolutely fucked up cake, like absolutely fucked, and that he should not come to the dorm. And the official voice cast for the new Persona 3 Reload actually voiced that meme.
Really? That's awesome.
Yeah. It was the protagonist's voice actor Alex Lee and Susie Young, the voice actress for Fuka.
Leader, do not come to the dorm. I baked an absolute poo-poo cake. Just completely fooked it up. I'm so sorry. Fuka.
Fooked it up.
Lemons.
He ate an entire lemon.
What the fuck is with the lemon memes? I've seen so many lemon memes, mostly from Discord.
I honestly don't really know.
It's fucking Miku, Hatsune Miku eating lemons. I like how technically her name is Miku Hatsune, but that just sounds wrong.
I was about to say that does sound wrong, right?
It just sounds awful. I'll look that up later. Or I'll watch that later. I'll put it in my memes playlist later.
Truck? Oh. Oh, that's a lot of good changes in Grand Blue. Spawn rate and Golden Defense Forces changes and some stages increase. Oh, you get more experience for doing Grand Brews now, that's cool.
Oh, do you? That's cool.
Option to skip draw animation. Cool. Did they fix the glitch where Henri would literally crash your game?
Did they fix the bitch? No, they did not.
Yeah. Prices in the fill in some rare cases.
Portrait of Ruin Refined Edition? What? What is this? Rebalances things. Okay.
These are battle adjustments.
You said your favorite of the DS Castlevania games was Ecclesia, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Just barely over Dawn of Sorrow.
And Portrait of Ruin was your least favorite?
I still really liked it though. It was just, what do I say? Ecclesia had an amazing story, and I did not when I first played HD Castlevania HD Remedy Despair.
Yeah.
I did not really care that much for Shinoa because I did not know that much about her. She just seemed kind of cool. But when I actually played the game she's associated with, now if I ever go back to HD, I'm going to play her just as much as I play Soma probably. Because I really like her as a character. And her abilities are actually way cooler than I thought they actually were when I first tried her out a while ago.
What are her abilities? It has to do with the tattoo, right?
Yeah, so she has a glyph on her back that's supposed to be the way you're supposed to kill Dracula without the whip. Or supposedly. Because it's a sign of dominance, and dominance could kill a normal mortal. But a witch can sustain it like a Shinoa. And the way she works is that instead of weapons or spells, traditionally she uses a glyph system. She has a glyph for her left and her right hand that you swap between alternately, and they vary from things like electrical chain lightning or fireballs or a pickaxe that you swing downwards or a giant fucking golem fist. And the way that mechanic works is that because there is not a mana system traditionally, they added a stamina system for attacking that you increase with leveling up.
So it's the same thing.
Yes. So you can only cast it so many times before you run out and have to kind of recharge. Even if that's kind of a non-factor for most of the game, unless you're using really strong stuff. And the way you get glyphs is that you either kill bosses or you farm enemies for them. Which I'm pretty sure is how Harmony of Despair did it.
Yep.
Yeah, because they had like the tattoo icon and you like hold up to suck it into your character's tattoo. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's the same way in the game then.
That's cool.
Yeah, I really liked the story of the game. It's probably the best story in a Castlevania game. Which is saying a lot because I don't usually care for the stories in the games, besides maybe Aria of Sorrow, kind of.
No, the what are they called? The 3D Castlevania games, you know, the original ones, the N64 ones, the PS2 ones, those had the best stories. I've never touched them.
I've seen videos of them.
I think I have all of them on my, all the PS2
I actually owned both
PS2
versions of that. Oh no, I owned it was Lords of something.
Oh, Lords of Shadow.
Lords of Shadow. I think that was the one. Oh no.
The origin stories.
No, I'm thinking of no. Hold on, I need to look this up now. I owned the N64 one where you played as the wolf character.
Oh, that wasn't Lords of Shadow. Lords of Shadow was the...
That was Gabriel. That was the reboot series.
Yeah, it was Dracula. Series. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which it's wild to me that very few people played those games.
Legacy of Darkness. That's the one I owned.
Wait,
barely
is
played
that why
it.
you played the werewolf dude in the
Yes.
DS game? Or not DS, the
fighting
fighting
game.
game?
Yeah. Because I actually remember him. And they didn't have Soma.
Which is insane.
Which is hilarious because not only is he's one of the more popular characters for a pretty decent-ish reason besides Alucard, they had a character who looks just like Soma in that game. That's that game original character. He was the time guy.
Hey, Aeon was awesome.
Yeah, he is cool, but he's like proto Soma.
Over here, an after image.
Oh my god. It also is wild to me that instead of taking Kojima, the normal artist for Castlevania Symphony of the Night onwards, they went, let's go with the Death Note. Let's go with the writer of Death Note.
It was awesome.
I mean, we get cool designs like not buff like Yagami.
Oh.
Or Simon Belmont, if you actually would want to call him by his name.
Oh god,
it's funny
what was he
his
wearing in that fucking...
a BDSM outfit to kill Slay Dracula. Can't slay Dracula if you're not wearing your trusty BDSM outfit and your whip.
Oh, that reminds me of the whole story of, what's her name's, Maria's story. Do you remember her storyline?
Is it hers is that she just really wants bigger boobs?
Titty envy, yup. It's so stupid.
It's like if someone was told a rough draft of some Castlevania games and went, alright, let's crumple that paper up, throw it elsewhere, alright, this is what I would think instead.
Game is so fucking dumb.
It's a fan fiction.
I love it.
It's like a weird fucking fan fiction that was made into an actual game.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Okay, they did fix the issue with Henri. Cool.
Oh.
Henri, the Pringle Man, has a install called 7 Spears of Lightning, where he summons 7 spear heads around him that shoot out as he attacks.
Yeah.
The problem is that if you got a hit confirmed with the 7th one, your game crashes. Every single time.
I would do that on purpose. Because I'd be like, I will win. This
There's
is
actually
a
an
win for
optimal game crash combo.
Wow, this is 2.1.0.
Did they? Minus. Above. Did they touch Siegfried at all? For Seox? No. No, they did not. Oh, that's kind of a nerf to Nier, okay. But not the one that people wanted, I don't think.
What do you mean?
It's not the one thing they wanted nerfed, which is her counter.
Why would they want her counter nerfed?
Because it's a full screen counter that does 60% of your health by itself.
So? Doesn't sound that bad, just don't attack.
It counters actually everything.
Just
but
don't
yeah.
get hit.
Instead they nerfed another move called Misfortune. And it's not really much of a... It's kind of a nerf, but it's really not that much. It's just... It loses its guard point on everything but the last possible frame of animation. And it now makes a sound instead of just not making a sound. That's about it. Everything else is just a bunch of bug fixes, which is interesting. I was expecting a balance patch, but maybe that will happen when 2B comes out.
It'll never happen.
Oh boy. Oh, did I say to you what the Smite 2 stuff was with the whole gems?
Yes, well, maybe, I don't remember.
Okay. So, every single gem that you have in Smite, and every purchase you made, will be divided into the gems that you've spent total, called Legacy Gems. There's gonna be another currency for Smite 2, that's why they're called Legacy Gems.
Wait, hold on. So, every gem that I've ever bought will be tallied
From,
up for Smite
not just
2.
bought, got. That includes
acquired.
events.
Sorry,
Yes.
That's what I meant to say. Acquired.
Yes. And also the gems that you use to also spend on skins and stuff. That stuff would still be taken back and given to you in Smite 2. So they're legacy gems. The way that they work is two things. There is the normal in-game purchases that are exclusive to Smite 2, which you'll get half off on them as like coupons. You get to spend half of them on it.
Okay.
And the second thing, which is, they didn't say this immediately, but this is not a knee-jerk thing. They did show this to several people before they announced this to everyone else. But one of the things they're also doing is that not many of the tier 5s and stuff will be ported because that takes a long time, and they want to get gods
I
first.
saw that.
So what they're doing instead is that some of the very fan-favorite skins they will actually port over into Unreal Engine 5. And when they do port over skins, you will be able to spend all of your gems on them to earn them immediately without getting half off.
Cool.
Which, if you ask me, is the best possible compromise of a company still trying to make money while not nickel and diming their players just because they feel like it.
Yeah, I agree. I don't mind that.
言っていたな。この辺りも霊地だと。
いかにも。浅草
Are
は
we ever
大き
going
な
to do
霊
that
地の一つ。
podcast with Little
うまく
Justin?
やれば
I have
莫大
not
な
talked to
魔
him
力をやれよ。
since October, really. Minus
Since
a couple
that,
lines.
okay.
Then. And the
Yeah.
last time I talked to him, he was in Florida with his family.
それで攻防を強化するか。だがどうやって？俺にはカトンの術式がせいぜいだ。
Teach me new magic.
普段からわしの教えを受けんからこいつは。
I want lessons.
何任せておけ。わしが手取りや一人教えてやる。
Oh, well, I'm actually going to learn new magic. Actual magic?
一人前にしてくれる。
Nah.
Oh.
手取り足取り。
I don't know why, but every single time I see a floating Glimmer like this, I always think of the Nier games. or near replicant slash near
例えじゃ
Gestalt.
例えまったく
Near
冗談の
original?
通じぬやつよ
Yeah.
Drakengard?
まずは霊地から魔力を組み上げ
This
ら
is
れる
near
I have the-
Gestalt and near
用意を
replicant.
整えねば
I
な
had
ら
the opportunity to play that game, and I'm unsure if I should because I think I remember hearing it didn't age very well.
そのあたりは後で
It's one of those
聞くとも
games where the story is absolute bad shit insane, and that is the main reason you even play those games, besides the music.
Yeah.
Except for maybe the third game. The third game is a pretty flawed, from what I've heard, the third game is pretty flawed, but it's actually very good. Kind of like how the first game, near game, or Gestalt in America slash Replicant in Japan, had really bad combat, but the game itself was phenomenal besides that. Or, not necessarily bad, it was extremely limited. Like, the most you could do in the original game before Replicant added way more to it on modern stuff was you had a basic attack combo and a bunch of magic spells that were sprinkled throughout the game, and that was really about it. There was no special combos, there was no movesets of other weapons, you just had a sword that you used, and that was it. And some magic. In Replicant, they kept all the magic. I think they added some more, and they added a few different weapon types that you can only use a couple at the start of Near Replicant.
Yeah.
But when a time skip happens, you use a lot more. And I think you get slightly altered versions of the original movesets.
Oh.
Because you're more experienced as a fighter.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. It's just way better. It's literally because they got Platinum Games to work on the combat.
Yeah.
工房の強化か。やらねば遊戯は出てこなさそうだな。
心得ているようで何より。ぜひ手を貸してもらおう。
How was the Belder fight? Did you just get done with it?
働かざるも
No.
食うべからず。
No, I
と
got
いうやつか。
I got killed
働かざるを
by
得ないな。
reinforcements, and then it's like, yeah, I'll just deal with this shit later.
Oh.
Well, I also just kind of got distracted by ROMs. Or ROM hacks, I should
like
say.
Shotgun Mario 64?
Yes, like Shotgun Mario 64.
I wish it was called Super Shotgun 64.
I do too.
Mario's head is just a giant double barrel shotgun. Actually, that's something out of a creepypasta, never mind.
That's not creepypasta. That's hilarious.
Spend many materials at the workshop to acquire special skills. These skills will prove useful in many situations, such as during battles and town explorations. Don't tell me what to do. Alright, fine. Soul Sink? Infinity Gauge. Amount of health restored by food. Mounting effects can be upgraded and altered. Ooh. I haven't checked those actually. Increasing amount of goods. Okay. Silver tongue? Here's the grass goods can be sold for. Oh, maybe I should have gotten this before I started selling.
では早速わしを開いてみよ。
Open the Crimson Codex.
始めよ
Oh, I can dismantle mountings. Oh yeah, I should probably look at these real quick before I do that. I've been getting a few of them. Ooh, HP restoration with damage dealt? That is very good. Yes. Did I get a scabbard as well? Oh my god, that's a lot more attack. What the fuck? Yeah, what the hell? Why would I not take that? Damage up versus humans and one more attack. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Doesn't look as cool, but I'll take it. Time to try to get this stance. I don't want to equip a spell for defense, I'm good. How much points do I need? 9 more? Alright, cool. Repeatedly pressing the heavy attack button will increase the amount of successive slashes. Oh, okay. Press the button. Okay. Hesitation. There's a perseverance. I'm wondering when I get my next stance and what it's gonna look like. I'm just really curious about that. Rock skiing. Where's my save point? I haven't saved in a while, and I think I'm done playing this right now.